Hello and welcome back to the Villa View. We're at Villa Park and we're going to be previewing Aston Villa's pre-season schedule ahead. Going to looking at where they're playing, when they're playing and what can we expect from it. So starting off, Dan, Wednesday, July the 12th, 2 games. Did it last year, we played at Telford and at Worcester. This year we're playing against Telford and Kidderminster Harriers away from home. Both 7:45 kickoffs, going to take in 2 squads there. First time to actually really see what's going to happen next season.
Yeah, you'd like to think there'll be some new signings. By then, obviously, people would have had a few days training now the players and have started putting in the hard yards. So this is where you start to see the new kits, etc., etc. This is where you start to get the butterflies about the new season. Obviously, you'll see a reserve side, essentially, that maybe includes a couple of first-team players, maybe players coming back from injuries. 2 Aston Villa 11s, essentially. But I always enjoy this time because you start to see a few of the kids involved, start to see who might be stars of the future. So yeah, pretty standard start is what you'd expect from a Villa pre-season.
Yeah. Following that one up, we've got on the Saturday, July the 15th, we've got Shrewsbury Town away from home, short journey across to Shropshire. First chance to see properly like this whole squad together and not just 2 separate squads.
Yeah, always a tough place to go. Shrewsbury, I don't really know anything about them other than the fact that Joe Hart came through there, and I've got a friend that's from there. That's pretty much exhausted all my Shrewsbury knowledge. It's a nice town for drinking. So maybe a nice local one that people can look to go to. Not much else to say, really.
The customary game next, 18th of July, Tuesday night, Walsall away from home. 8:15 kick-off. Last time we played them was in 2015, drew them 1-1. Previous year, Alan Hutton scored the winner in 2014. Possibly the biggest game of pre-season, the one everybody looks forward to. I look forward to this one a lot. It's my localist to me, where I live now. It's local to so many people, so easy access, and we get so many tickets as well.
It's the prestigious Matt Lynch derby. That's what everyone knows it as. Walsall v Villa. It's just a good local tie. I think it's one that probably the Walsall fans look forward to because it's a chance to take on one of the biggest sides, if not the biggest side in the Midlands. So it's a good day for them to see some, well, I was going to say Premier League players, but obviously we're not in the Premier League anymore. See some higher profile players, and it's one that they like to win, obviously, but it's one Villa have won comfortably there a few times as well. I remember Jack Grealish getting his first Villa goal there after a nice little flick from Hellenius. Don't know where I pulled that knowledge from. So yeah, it's just a tradition, isn't it? Nice tradition.
Well, we'll see some pre-season legends come of old, I'm sure. Previous years, Libor Kozak was the main man through pre-season. Yeah, exactly. These sort of guys, Gary Gardner always does well in pre-season. No disservice to him, but he always does well in pre-season. It's the sort of time where it's make or break for some players. The likes potentially Gary Gardner this summer, it's make or break pre-season.
Yeah, agreed.
Right, bear with me for this one. After playing Walsall at the weekend, we go to Germany for a mini tournament at the MSV Arena in Duisburg, the Schneisland Reisen tournament. Basically 45-minute matches against MSV Duisburg, Malaga, Cologne and Werder Bremen. Some tough tests.
Big teams in there.
Yeah. It's only 45 minutes though, so it's all about that fitness building as well.
It seems a bit strange, 45-minute games. It feels like it may as well be like 5-a-side games or something, or 7-a-side. It feels a bit strange. I don't know why we can't have 90-minute games. Perhaps if you do know, maybe you can comment below as to why we're doing that, because I don't know. Yeah, strange one. Obviously, there's some good teams in there, but if you're going over to Germany, you want to see a proper football match. I'd imagine, and a 45-minute game isn't going to be a proper football match.
Well, a few days after that, we're going to be playing in Germany again. Hasn't been confirmed where yet or kick-off time. May well be by the time this video's out. Against Dutch side, may as well be Chelsea's reserves, Vitesse Arnhem. At the time of recording this, no announcement's been made on where that's going to be our kick-off time. Imagine it be around that Duisburg area though. Again, really good test actually to play them.
Well, yeah, obviously at a neutral ground, no one's at home. If you're a Villa fan who's made the trip to Germany, I imagine that's the one you'd be looking out for rather than the strange 45-minute games. You've made a nice point. Chelsea have obviously got a good relationship with Arnhem. They've sent a lot of players there over the years, so you could expect to see a couple of young talents from Chelsea in that game. You'd like to think again we'll have had a few more players on board by then. You'll start to get a flavour of what Aston Villa are going to be about in the 2017-18 season. The abroad games are good. It's good for the fans to go somewhere that they've never been before, go to a stadium that they've never watched Villa play in before, so all good things.
And to round off pre-season, quite an emotional tie. It's been announced 29th of July, taking on Watford. We're expected to take around 4,500 fans there. It's the remembrance game to remember Graham Taylor. going to be emotionally charged, but also a really good challenge as well for us.
Yeah, it'd be tough to get tickets for that one. I'd quite like to go to that one myself. Actually, they're going to. Am I right in thinking they're alternating between Watford and Villa Park every year? It's going to be an annual thing. So you'll think that this time next year we'll be talking about the friendly at Villa Park. Both maybe Premier League teams, but that will just show that game is there to show that some things are more important than football, and that sometimes football can bring people together. And there's obviously a man there that's loved by both clubs, both sets of fans and both players. It will give it a bit of a competitive edge, if anything, because both teams will want to win it for Graham Taylor. So yeah, that'll be a brilliant day, and that's the one that really obviously stands out from Villa's pre-season schedule.
Definitely, it's more than football, but that will be the one. Everyone will be at their pinnacle fitness. That's where that team will be coming together. That's a week before our first game of the season as well. Yeah,
it's a big pre-season for Villa because, to be honest, the last few years we've ended up changing manager at the relatively start of the season. After 8 to 10 games, we've ended up changing the manager, with Tim Sherwood leaving for Remy Gard, and then obviously we had Steve Bruce replace Di Matteo last season. When the new manager comes in, they always say the players aren't fit enough, so that makes you wonder what goes on in pre-season. So if Steve Bruce has said the players weren't fit enough when he arrived, which he did say, then you've got to expect that he's going to have something in mind this season in pre-season. That can't be an excuse. The players should be at optimum fitness. It's a big summer for some Villa players, as well as you've said before. There's futures on the line. There's people, if you follow Villa players on social media at the moment, you see obviously Gabby's putting in a lot of work in pre-season. Andre Green looks like he's putting in some serious work. He obviously wants to have a really, really big season, and obviously after breaking through his breakthrough year last season, this season he wants to cement a place in the first team and be a really important player for Villa. So pre-season's exciting. Obviously you've got new players coming in, you've got players moving out, but it's a chance for players who perhaps Steve Bruce is going into the season thinking, oh, they're probably not going to be first choice. Someone like maybe McCormack, Grealish, who ended the season on the bench. It's a chance for them to stake a claim and get themselves in the first 11 come that first week in the Championship. So yeah, exciting times.
So that's the pre-season guide. Let us know in the comment section what you're most looking forward to in pre-season. Is it the new kits, new signings, or being able to witness lots of different players getting some game time? If you enjoyed this video, then please do drop us that like below and subscribe your post notifications on to the Villa View.
If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another? Click the video choices on screen now to go and watch them in full. Be sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking our logo there on the left. Easy peasy.